Hey everybody, Chris here. So is Dogecoin going back to 10 cents? We're going to explore that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out as well as when I do live streams. And I will be live again Monday at 5 o'clock, so join me then. And we have a special guest for the live stream. Yes, the Magic 8 Ball. Roaring Kitty showed his Magic 8 Ball on Friday, but he didn't ask it any questions. So we are pulling out the Magic 8 Ball to ask it questions during the live stream, and one of them may be, is Dogecoin going to see a big dip? Overall, it is this battle still continuing, the bulls versus the bears, like I talked about in one of my previous videos. We have a lot of people who are excited about Dogecoin's future and major pumps coming, while others are much more bearish, looking at dips. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the charts and the news, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. And so we begin looking at the current Dogecoin chart, and Doge has dipped below 14.5 cents earlier this morning. 14.32 seems to be the lowest dip here earlier today, and the charts are looking bearish. They're not looking great right now, and there's red pretty much across all of the cryptos on my watch list. Everything is in the red. There's some anticipation here of FOMC and what is going to happen this week as we see this sideways trading, but it's really kind of drifting down right now. There's not a lot of excitement. Again, this is June. We talked about like sell in May, go away, and what could happen this summer, and there's just not a lot of volume. There's not a lot of excitement happening right now. However, analysts, even with Bitcoin, are talking like $74,000 Bitcoin coming forward, and it's still a very kind of bullish scenario that many of the analysts are talking. But I hear you guys, and you guys for the most part are like, yeah, it's kind of slow and we're going to see these dips and we're just waiting, preparing for something that eventually is going to come, but it's not right now. So that's what we see. Again, Doge, 14.4. I mean, Bitcoin is still at $69,000 though, and there's something to say about that. We zoom out and we look at the 4-hour chart and we're like, you know, Bitcoin was just up here at 71,000 just last Friday, and now it's kind of stuck in this zone here between 69 and 70, going sideways, which is okay for Bitcoin, but most of the altcoins, and including Doge, as we were watching it in this triangle, break down below the triangle, and it has drifted below further. So could this be the beginning of something a little bit worse for Doge going forward? Dogecoin dips, yet poised for major leap, and there's still bullish outlooks of it. So we are waiting for eventually, is something going to happen with X payments? Is Astro is calling for like next week there's going to be some major announcement. And I don't know, I don't hear anything about any major announcement next week coming from X about X payments. We still only have a little over half of the money transmitter licenses in the US, which Elon said he would need before he even started X payments. So I don't know what's coming on next week. I've asked Astro. We'll see what he says. But yes, it's a 4.3% drop last week. Is merely the market correcting itself? Is that all it is? It's just a correction? The growth was maybe a touch too enthusiastic earlier. Smart investors took their profits. So with the lower Dogecoin price, you got people just saying, hey, buy me, buy the dips, right? But is that all it is? Is that all it is? Like, Dogecoin looks much stronger than most altcoins, could continue to the golden pocket at 26 cents. So this is Kev Capital. He's looking at it and he's just like, look, we're looking at the charts and we're like, overall, again, zoomed out a little more, we're like, this is positive. Since February, we have seen this run up in the price of Doge. Yes, we are experiencing this pullback here. Could this pullback drop back down lower, though, or are we going to see a continuation up higher? Again, compared to other altcoins, Doge has kind of been holding its own overall. Some of the other memes have dropped a little more, but had gone up much more previously as well. So a lot more volatility there. What will we see going forward? This is the big picture, though, that most people are talking about, and this is what's to come, is this continuation of a move, again, from February that we had, moving up. This was 22 cents, and this zone right here, the top of this zone was 12 cents. The bottom is 10 cents. If Doge, instead of coming up, moving this big move up, again, which I don't think is going to happen till late summer, early fall, is my guess on this kind of move, that as we kind of go through the summer, are we going to see a dip back into this range? That is not off the table, guys. It's not off the table yet. We just have so much positivity, though, and people just all excited about a big move up that we can't count out further dips. I mean, here's Vishan saying, why aren't you entertaining 8 cents? Well, I don't see us getting all the way back down to the 8-cent level like we had back in February. 12 cents may be tough to get below as well, but this is still on the table coming, though, as we've seen Doge again on these 4-year cycles make these big moves. And there most likely is going to be a big move coming, just not so quickly. Here's Vision Pulse basically saying, look, here's what we had. Again, back 2016, 2017, again, 2020, 2021. It's setting up again for yet another big move. This is, again, the 4-year cycles that I'm following, and I'm still a believer in, but I still think we have a tough summer ahead of us until then to watch out for. And so I just want you guys to be prepared that a further dip is not off the table for Doge and other cryptos. So be ready. Now, will this just move on up? You know, like some of these are saying, it could. Probably not this huge run up to 40, 50 cents. That's probably not happening this summer. That's probably more fall time frame, in my opinion. So watch for that. Overall, from the memes, Doge and SHIB are just kind of doing its thing apart from Pepe, Whiff, Bonk, you know, and a lot of those other memes that went on big, huge runs already, but have seen big pullbacks as well. So overall, I would say, look, financial impact of meme coin investments can be profound, leading to substantial gains for some. And again, there are some making big money, but at the same time, there are significant losses for others as people are buying high and now, you know, FOMOing in, and then we see a pullback and now you're already in the red. So, you know, what we've been talking about on this channel for the past year is accumulating in the bear, right? And then just buying little bits on dips as we go forward through what has really so far been the first part of this bull market. But the bull market always has 20 to 30% pullbacks that we've seen before. And with memes, again, that was for Bitcoin. For memes, we may see 30 to 40% pullbacks. That's tough for some to be able to to withstand. But right now, the charts are not looking. I mean, this was my price prediction for June, was that we were going to break out of this triangle and kind of move more in an upward direction, and it broke the other way. So we'll see what happens this week with FOMC. I'm guessing that it's going to be more of the same. No There's not going to be a lowering of rates. I don't think the Fed in the US is ready to do that, even though other countries did. We'll talk more about that in the live stream at 5 o'clock. Join me then. More to talk about, not only with Doge, but Jasmy and other coins as well. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Dogecoin dips, and are you waiting for a bigger dip to accumulate more Doge? Or are you out of Doge just completely? I know I've heard from some of you that you are. Well, let's see. We'll see what happens going forward. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.